Okay, well, welcome back to Nails by Sora. Today I'm doing a bit of an acrylic manicure. I've already started it because I wanted to work through it a little bit instead of dragging you along with me for the confusion and the mistakes, like knocking over my entire container of clear acrylic, which I think this is the clear, yeah. Knocked it all over, had to clean it up. Thankfully, you didn't have to witness that, although at this point you're probably used to it. But I did create this color. This is not the color that came in the Young Nails container. It was clear. I used all the clear, and I decided to mix the purple with some Milky White and clear to get kind of like a jelly, milky, purpley kind of color. And I'm going to be mixing in some Seashells by Bonnie B and some purple Mylar flakes also by Bonnie B. And I have this cup here that's already pre-mixed, so I just pick up a little bit of each as I go. The only problem I am having is that the seashell pieces are quite large, so of course they're not conforming to the shape of my nail because they don't bend. So, I mean, I could probably break them into smaller pieces like that, but I just prefer to struggle, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to take you through the other two nails because it's all basically the same process. This nail is a bit bulky or bulkier than I wanted because I dented it as I knocked over my clear acrylic powder and then had to patch it and put some more clear on top. So that's how my day's gone so far. How about you? If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. If you are new, welcome. Please hit that like and subscribe button so that you always know when new videos are available. And we're going to get into it. So I'm using my Kokoist brush and I'm just wiping off one side of it. I'm going to pull up some colors, some of the colors together. So I'm going to get a pearl of the purple. I'm going to go into the Milky White, and then I'm going to go into the clear and back into the Milky White. And then I'm going to pick up some Mylar flakes. And I'm going to place it in the center of my nail. Then I'm going to push it down towards the cuticle to get that set up. And then pull it away towards the free edge. All right, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit more purple. A little bit more Milky White, a little bit more Mylar and shell pieces, and work on pulling out the tip. Just dabbing it down with the flat of the brush. This is one of the seashell pieces, so I'm going to actually change the orientation because it's not really going to lie horizontally across the nail too well. And then I'm going to take some of the Milky White and some of the clear just to get on this side. And grab some purple for this side. It's a little bare. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm not the best at acrylics. I'm still learning. But any unevenness, any bulkiness can be fixed with finishing filing. So I'm not too concerned about that. I do have some flooding in the cuticle and some unevenness around the side. But right now I'm just looking for the color, the tonality, making sure I have the Mylar coverage that I want, that I have the color coverage. It's still peeking through a little bit over here. So I think I'm going to pick up a little bit more purple. Then I'm going to pick up another little bit of Mylar. And then I'm gonna go over the whole nail with some clear, just so that I can encapsulate the flakes and the mylar pieces, or rather the shell pieces. So that when I do filing, I don't lose too much of the design. I think I'm a little out of frame. If I was out of frame, don't worry, I will be doing another nail. All right, so that's that nail so far. I am going to thin it out a little bit along the side walls because the nail is getting a bit bulky. But let's go and see what we can do with the next nail. See if I can flip that over, if it'll mold a little bit better. These are really not working at all. All right, I have these jewelry pliers. I'm gonna try to cut some of the pieces down into more bite-sized pieces. All right, I'm going to let these nails set up, and then I'm going to go in with some filing, reshaping, and then I'll come back and show you and decide how I want to finish it off. All right, so I finished filing. The interesting part will be the reveal. I think there's a little bit too much Milky White on this nail. I might go over it with a little bit more mylar with gel as I'm doing the base and top coat, because you can see the difference. It kind of looks like there's a white bruise on my nail. But I'll go over that a little bit. And yeah, so right now I just want to buff the surface of my nails to smooth it out. With acrylic, you really want to buff the surface smooth so that you don't see any of the micro fissures from filing. This is kind of an old buffing block. I don't know how good it is anymore, but I am too lazy to try to find my fresh ones at the moment. So I'm just going to go through and buff these, and then I'm going to base and top coat. I reshaped my nails from coffin. Hold on a second. This is in my face. From coffin to kind of like an almond, sort of. But I'm not really too sure how good a job I did. All right, enough messing around. Let's do a little bit of alcohol to clean the nail. Okay, so I just want to go in with a little bit more dehydrator to get all the dust out from around my cuticles. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of, what do you call it? Protein bond. So I'm going to be using Madame Glam's non-acid nail primer. Just because I did buff the nails, and usually gel polish needs a rough surface to really stick to. So I want to make sure I give it the best chance of adhering without any problems. You don't need to cure this. It will soak into the nail. Just need to give it a little time to dry. So I do want to go in some areas and add a little bit more of the Mylar. They're actually, I think they're chroming flakes. They're not really Mylar. They're a little bit too fine to really be Mylar, which is good. They stick really well. And now to finish off with the top coat. This one is just the regular Madame Glam top coat. It is not a no wipe. Usually I get the no wipe, but when I got my influencer kit, plug, they sent me the regular wipe top coat, which is no problem. You just take a little bit of isopropyl alcohol or swipe solution and cleanse the surface after it's cured. By the way, just so you know, I do have a discount code for Madame Glam. It is 35% off. Enter Nails by Sora 35 at checkout. If you click on the link in my description box, it will take you directly to the Madame Glam website, and it'll auto-populate the code. Just make sure that when you check out, you click or select I forgot exactly what it's called, but there's a button you have to select to opt out of the VIP membership. If you don't select it, you're automatically going to be submitted for the VIP membership. So you need to be aware so that if you don't want it, you don't automatically get charged for it. It is great though. It's 50% off all products online all the time. Plus, you learn about the new releases before everybody else. So it is a great membership. It doesn't technically cost you anything. They do charge $29.95, I believe it is, a month, but that can get banked so that you can use it to make purchases every month. So if you don't use it for the next 3 months, you will have $60 to purchase whatever you want on the website at 50% off. So it is a good deal in my estimation, and you can put it on pause or cancel it at any time. So it's up to you, but I like it. I just had a little piece sticking up there, so I wanted to fully encapsulate it. All right, so this is the finished manicure. I did obviously go ahead and finish top coating my base coating and top coating my left hand, went on and did my right hand, and this is the finished result. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it was abbreviated with only showing you 2 nails, but since it was the entire the same process for all 10 nails, I didn't feel like you needed to see all of them. If you feel differently, please let me know in the comment section below. I have a feeling that my videos get a little long-winded sometimes, so I figured I would cut it down and show you the essentials. But if you want to see more, let me know. And I'm just going to finish off with some hand cream, and then I'm going to do some cuticle oil, and that's going to do it. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining me. If you're new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video if you did. If you didn't like it, feel free to dislike it. I will be unable to speak. I will be sad, but I will seek to do better. If you have any comments or questions, please put them down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.